reporting on the games you love by people who love to game. The MMO Reporter Network. You're listening to LOTRO Reporter on the MMO Reporter Network. Brought to you by Audible. Go to audiblepodcast.com/MMO Reporter to get your first month free. And by Doghouse Systems. Go to doghousesystems.com and use the coupon code MMO Reporter to get a free 120 gig SSD with your purchase. Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of LOTRO Reporter. This is episode 314. I'm Chris and I'm joined by the ever so elegant and eloquent Carrie. Hello, Carrie.
Hi, y'all. How you doing? I couldn't pass it up. I'm sorry.
Well, if we're going to talk like that, well, then I'm just going to have to go back into that little bit of Southern voice that I am now insulting half the Southern United States.
It's United States.
United States of America.
Sorry. I just couldn't pass it up.
Yeah. Thanks for that. I'm trying to be nice and compliment you and say nice things about you, and you're
Harry
like...
paid me.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Hey, so we've got a show to talk about this week, and we're kind of excited because I feel like part of a movement, Carrie. I feel like we were part of something bigger than ourselves. I really do. But we'll get to that when we get to the news.
I keep hearing lots of goats and noises. Am I supposed to be hearing noises and goats?
Yes. It's
okay.
Just, if you want to hear the transition music, you're going to hear the game sounds too.
Okay, just checking.
Yeah. And I'm currently a warden, so that means I'll be yelling at you all the time.
All right. Well, if I ever scream when you're running the show, you're going to get lots of yelling too. And I will play the pipcorn, so it'll be even better. All right, moving right along. Hey, what are you doing? What are you doing in game?
I am doing something that I've done. Actually, I went in this weekend and I was doing some more Gondor daily quests. I'm almost done the epic story. I thought I was done, but I was not. So I'm back and I'm working on the epic story, although right now it's just daily quests. I think it's nice brainless stuff to do as we sit and chat here. Working around the North Gate. If anybody wants to come in game on Brandywine and join me in the chat room. But yeah, that's,
show me your fancy outfits.
Yeah, all the fanciness that I may have gotten back in the Rohan expansion days, and just put that outfit back together. Although it is a little different. I've got the color scheme is based on that, but it's a different cape, a different cloak.
I'm kind of liking it's the Hey, look, it's the king cape, and he's spitting fire.
I always think it's the dwarf puking lava cape.
Yeah, that one too. Yeah, that's kind of what, having just got out of Moria, yes, very much the dwarf puking lava.
Yeah, which is basically all Moria is.
Yeah, pretty much. That or water, one of the two.
Yeah.
Lots of dwarfs puking water.
Ugh.
Yeah, but hey, guess what? I am out of Moria.
Yay!
And on to an equally exciting and bright and colorful place called Mirkwood.
Yeah, but now you've got Lothlorien at least, right?
Well, no, I'm jumping straight into Mirkwood so that I can get the skirmishes for Mirkwood.
Oh, right. So you have trees and spiders. And spiders and trees and trees and spiders.
Yeah. Though I had forgotten how very, very detailed it is. And I got off the boat and it's like, oh, Halloween, perfect. Shadows of like creepy trees on the ground. And when stuff's not actually trying to kill me on sight, I can actually take a look at some of the detail they put into this. And it's pretty good.
Yeah.
This was the second expansion after Moria, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
And Mirkwood was actually when the Siege of Mirkwood expansion announcement was when we started the show. Right before that is when LOTRO
Oh.
Quarter started. We
Okay.
had been playing for a while. We started playing right after Moria came out, myself and Bill and our wives, and my mother-in-law for a little while. But we really got the show going. I remember Mirkwood was our first big sort of news bit of what we were doing. So yeah. So anyways, sorry. Back off of a wild tangent and onto what we're actually talking about, which is the show.
Yeah.
What else have we been doing?
That's pretty much it. Just trying to get the skirmishes. I'm now ready to skirmish in Moria.
Oh, cool.
Through the Moria skirmishes, I've completed them all. I'm ready to do them with friends now.
Yeah.
They're about as fun as I remember. Yeah. And then that's pretty much it. That's pretty much what I've been done in game this week. Just some Mirkwood, just following the epic storyline through Mirkwood. I get to chase that stupid, that guy, that orc that you chase through Mirkwood. Spoiler alert, the one that you have to follow through Azog or whatever his name was.
Oh, yeah.
Does he not remind you of a bug?
I don't remember. I haven't been in Mirkwood in, oh gosh, I've got to say years. It's been a long time.
Very much reminds me of like a bug-eyed creature, not an orc particularly.
What do you think, chat? Is the orc you follow in Mirkwood somehow related to a bug?
I agree. I think so. All right, and that's pretty much it. And then you've been questing.
Pretty much, yeah. A lot of daily quests and story quests. I really should just spend like a few hours, a couple of nights in a row, and just bang out the epic story. But I keep coming back, and it's like, oh look, an easy to do Gondor daily quest. I should go do that. Totally. Yeah.
But you have.
Oh, go ahead.
Mazog, that's his name. Mazog he totally looks like a bug.
Yeah, I was going to say that from the chat room.
Agrees with me.
There we go. Yeah. You were going to say, sorry?
Oh, no, I was just going to say, I was actually going to say then you're probably going to get enough points and stuff to get the pretties and the horse and things for doing your dailies.
Mount. I need my mounts. I got to get my mount fix in. And yeah. It's a mount.
I don't think they've added a horse to the store in a long time.
Yeah, and we'll talk about premium housing after the news in the news break here. But I've been impressed with the way in which Turbine is approaching the store now. They seem to have fallen into a nice cadence of very similar to Guild Wars 2, where it's very unobtrusive. Other than the ads when we have a VIP for VIP, which, come on, can't you put some sort of trigger on the frickin' splash pages? Anyways.
Yeah, but then what are they going to have for a splash page?
A nice concept art page. They've got 1 million.
Yeah, I know.
Anyways, I'm a little bitter about that. I don't know if the chat room is too, but I'm kind of tired of seeing that. But since that's been a complaint since the very beginning, we're not going to go there. Let's instead go and talk about our wonderful, our amazing, our super fantastic patrons over at patreon.com/MMO Reporter. Go check out our site over there. Check out what our goals are for our Patreon campaign. You'll also be able to see what our rewards for our patrons are, and hopefully find a support level that works for you, and that maybe gets you a little something in there. I know that hey, for the what is it? I think the $50 one, you get to be a guest on your favorite MMO Reporter show.
Oh, really? So,
yeah.
I'm sure it's going to be Guild Wars 2.
I love self-deprecating humor. So go check it out, patreon.com/MMO Reporter. Now it's time to get to the news.
We have been heard at the point of Scrooge, which I don't think really had much to do with it, because they announced they were going to change that. Okay, go ahead.
You misworded that. The point of Scrooge had everything to do with it, is what you wanted to say.
So they were listening that night when we recorded. Okay.
And they play the podcast. How many times do I have to say this, Carrie? You don't. They play the podcast through the phones at Turbine.
Live.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
On repeat.
Oh, yay! It's a wonder they haven't shut down our account.
Okay, but what are we getting on about? What are we talking about here?
So they changed the pricing of the upkeep, the maintenance. They, as near as I can tell from reading through the posts, they have not changed the purchase price. So it's still the 145 mithril coins for the stately house. It's the smallest house is called stately, and the biggest house is called luxurious.
Ooh, isn't that fancy?
Yeah. So they've changed it from mithril to an option to do with gold. So we're going from 15 mithril coins a week to 1 gold.
Okay, sorry. 15 mithril is what? $1.50 a week?
Yeah.
And they're saying a gold, because that's the comparison here. So a gold is worth $1.50. Gold sellers, there's your standard.
All right. Yep.
But
and then
a gold, 1
gold, yes, and then 5 gold for the deluxe kinship.
Okay.
And then on top of that, the mithril upkeep prices for the standard houses has been reduced to 2 mithril coins and 5 mithril for the kinship houses. So you can pay with both gold or mithril, whichever you would prefer. I'm going to go. Most of us are going to pay with in-game gold.
Yeah, but that's the perfect system, because if you want to trade money for time to get out and get the gold, right? Do whatever quests you have or whatever. If you don't want to focus on what's going to get you the most gold because you need it for your upkeep, instead you just want to do what you want to do and you're willing to spend money, heck yeah. Right?
Yeah, I actually like more than one way to pay for things a lot.
Yeah.
Because, and a lot of games do this, if you don't have the time and you have the cash, I mean, that's kind of what the free-to-play model is.
Right.
And
exactly.
that's I think the best free-to-play model is if you've got the time and no cash, go for it. You should be able to get the same stuffs that I get who has cash, just maybe slower with more time put in. There was one clarification, and this is kind of a big one that just came out after we talked. Kinships can only own 1 house.
Okay.
Not 1 premium house and not 1 standard kinship house. 1 kinship house.
Oh, that's
Yep, that's a big. A lot of people are unhappy with that.
So all the time that our kinships have spent getting their kinship houses looking just so.
Yep.
If they want to go for the premium because they really love their kinship and they want an even fancier place and it's worth it for them, and that's wonderful, they're going to have to start from scratch.
And a lot of them have, I know Lonely Mountain Band has at least 1 kinship neighborhood, maybe more.
Right.
Yeah, and they have to give up the kinship, and they've worked very hard to get all kins. They own the neighborhood.
Right.
So it's very hard for them to, it'd be hard for them to decide to give up their 1 kinship house.
Right. And I think that I'm not as upset as I was about the pricing before. I do think that they should be able to own 1 regular house and 1 premium house, but I get it. I understand that it's not the end of the world. It's kind of sucky, but that's kind of the extent of my rage. It's kind of sucky.
Yeah, and for me as not a kin liver, it doesn't really matter.
Official term, by the way.
David T suggests that there's maybe only a certain number of those fancy islands. I don't know. I think it's 1 island, and you just get different copies as you go into the different kinships. Myself.
Well, no, because with the freaking regular houses, they had a limited amount of neighborhoods that you could be in.
Right,
they didn't have unlimited.
And once it would hit that, they'd pop the houses. A new neighborhood would pop.
Yeah.
Because you can force it to pop. We've actually manipulated the system to be able to pop new neighborhoods for 10 neighborhoods.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
there's a way to do it. You watch, and then it's a certain percentage that's available, and then the new one will pop.
Okay.
So update 19 with all of this fantastic stuff could be out next week.
Okay. Well, that's not.
Yeah, that's pretty
And that's
quick.
that's also Black Gate, right?
Yep, that's the new Blackgate. Yep.
I forgot to grab. Maybe we'll see if we can grab a quick video to throw in the show notes. But I believe it was somebody over at LOTRO Players got some video of the Black Gate.
Blackgate. Yeah, it's on our Facebook page. They shared it on our Facebook page.
Okay. Oh, that's where it was. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's kind of exciting to see that. I like seeing that. Let's see if I can fight the Urukai and
pull up a video. Not a good plan, dude.
Oh,
well, it is a warden, so you can face roll the whole thing. Well, while you're looking for that, you want to hear about the picking flowers?
Of course I do.
It's called the Flora Barter System. The herbs, roots, and flowers of North Elithin, the Garden of Gondor, were prized by its herbalists of old. And today's herbalists are recovering their use again. You will be able to gather plant life from North Elithin in Gondor and barter them for an evolving list of rewards. This is Hootbolt. Boots, leggings, armor, gloves, helms, mantles, and more. Some colors are more common, while others are more rare. Flower picking is endgame. Okay, proceed.
What? But flowers. You but
flower picking.
I don't.
Oh, here, Joe.
I mean, I just no.
I'm assuming that there will be creatures on top of said flowers, and that perhaps you will be fighting people for the rare colors. I'm hoping that the orcs are not picking flowers and dropping them, because that would just be silly. I do understand the concept.
Yeah.
And Lexicon is pointing out we did go fishing for gold pockets in Wildemore, so it's not unprecedented. This is true.
Mm-hmm.
I believe, and there were many Hootbolt do this. There were a couple of them I just flat out refused to do again. I'm never doing that quest ever again.
Yeah. I got the video of the Black Gates popping up here.
Okay.
It's not perfect because it's a browser video, but like a browser page. But
hey, look, it's a wagon. 2 wagons. Sorry, go ahead.
I'll never get over that. And I'll never let you get over that.
Nope.
You know what's really cool about watching that Blackgate video, and well done, Endang, getting that. I can totally point out, hey, that's where Sam and Frodo slid down, and they were gonna run in, and then Gollum stopped them. I totally see the little pile where that was. Like,
oh, I cannot wait.
So, anyways,
this is so awesome. This is pretty exciting.
This is a big deal. This is a really big bleeping deal.
Yeah. This is. I mean, when they hit Gondor.
Yeah.
That was as far as any video game had ever made it in the Tolkien universe, and now we're at the Black Gate.
Yeah.
That is awesome.
Yes. I'm just super excited. All right.
Oh my gosh.
Try not to die. Try not to die, Chris.
Yeah, don't die, Chris.
Focus. Oh, right, I'm a warden. I never die.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm really excited about that.
It's even... I think I like this black gate better than I like the one in the movie. I mean, the one
Really?
in the movie is just that wall of black, stone
Yeah.
or whatever. Wow.
Yeah, I'm pretty impressed.
Woo! That's cool. I know you're way ahead of me in the video,
Like
so
completely, totally. But I'm watching the live stream too, so I can see it.
okay. Oh yeah, look at that. Huh.
Are we all excited, chat room? Is it all that we'd hoped for? I think for me it is, visually at least, that little bit.
Oh yeah.
The question that comes out is when we do cross the black gate, how do they make it interesting while maintaining that bleak, desolate thing? You're not going to, and Junior Lego in the chat room says yes. And Lexicon, it's an overwhelming, it's everything we've ever wanted and more.
Yeah. So how did they do that in what's Angry Mar? I mean, they did a pretty good job of bleak, angry, sad.
But are we gonna see little encampments of humans, of elves, of people in there? I don't see that. Like, that's hard. Angry Mar,
No.
it's easy for me to see that because there were expeditionary forces. But if we are the group that is leading the charge into there,
what I would envision would happen would kind of be we lead the charge in, and then we'll take a section.
yeah,
And then they'll backfill, and then you get your horses, and then you get, they'll use the phasing a lot. So you won't see the horses or the campments until you phase it.
here's what I hope for that I'm almost 100% sure will never happen. I want a dynamic map whose not landscape, but layout, or at least player character camps, etc. layouts, and sort of the areas that you can quest are reflective of a new map for PvMP that they put out of this area as the orcs and the free peoples push their way in or fighting the enemy back out of Mordor.
So you're suggesting that the PvMP would be the where the map you can go further in or not as far in depending upon
how
far
PvMP is doing.
Did
But
they
they have to make sure that there's valid and fun stuff to do no matter who's winning. And then
Yay!
Yeah.
Hello, JR
But
Lego.
anyways, that's my thought. I think just to tie, that would be a really cool way to do it. I don't know if I don't know if they can
I don't know
handle it, though.
I don't know if the engine's got it in it. I'd say if a game had been built specifically for that originally, because isn't some of those early beta games that you're following, like Crowfall and stuff, isn't it kind of built like that?
Not really. It's not,
Okay.
and it's got no PvE part of it. Whereas obviously you need a very strong PvE component. But it could be a little bit of sort of what was going on with Warhammer Online, which, oh god, that I have so many fond memories of parts of that game, and so many not fond memories of the majority of the game.
Well, didn't they? I remember the skirmish camps have the banners that change colors. And didn't one of the things in Foretell, you would take camps and it would make things easier or harder?
Yeah.
Depending upon how you took the camps. And then they would reset,
Yeah.
after a while. Most of the time I would have, when I was playing, I was behind the crowd. So the camps were mostly flipped to the bad guys. But I could see something like that where you have to keep fighting to keep the camps as like dailies.
Yeah. It'd be interesting. I hope that they do something, because we're going into freaking Mordor.
Yeah, it needs to be something.
Mordor.
Yeah, it needs to be something pretty cool.
it can't. And this is such the fine line that every game has to tread. Is it can't be more of the same, but it can't be so different that it's not the same game.
Right.
Right? It has to be something new, something different, something exciting. But yeah, and then we'll have to. Go ahead.
Oh no, I was just going to make a comment since we're talking about the Black Gate and all this stuff. My goodness, Gondor is dark.
Yeah.
Burnt. Yeah. So I think everything I've seen in the new areas is very burnt, fire and smoke, and yeah, it's an ugly.
Yeah.
Well, that's what it's supposed to be, I guess. All right. Anything else in the
No,
patch
nothing that I
notes?
found. Anything else that was exciting for you?
The hunters. I do know that the hunters are. Let's see. Oh, waterfalls are now visual. They're messing with the hunters, and I think the hunters are going to be happy because I think they've been unhappy for a while. Hey, the seagull feed bucket will now attract seagulls. I'm sure you wanted to know that.
It's what I've been waiting for. It is. I'm happy. I finally know happiness.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've done a little bit of...
corrected our. It's just Mordor. Mordor.
No
That's
extra
only
Rs.
a slight trill of the R.
All right. Now, if you want Southern, I can speak Southern. I can't speak. Let's see. That's pretty much it. Lots of new quests and all of that stuff. Oh, they did say that not on Boror, but this is new. It is now possible to use existing character transfer tokens to transfer characters. If you have tokens, you will need to use them prior to using turbine points. So you can't save your tokens and pay turbine points. That's why you would want to do that, I don't know.
I don't either.
Only one currently can be used at a time, so if you wish to transfer more characters than you have tokens, transfer the appropriate number of characters using tokens first, then then probably pay for turbine point transfers for the rest.
Right.
Okay, was at the very, very bottom.
Yeah. Any other final thoughts here as we move on maybe to community?
I'm kind of excited to see that. So, all right, off to community.
I'm in a bit of a fight here. Can you do the sponsor mention, please?
I can, but real quick, I do want to mention that the Fall Festival, which is one of my favorite festivals, except that the Haunted Burrow makes me nauseous. It's too much running around quickly. Starts on the 18th of October and runs through November 3rd.
Is there still the skeleton horse available in the
box? As far as I know, I've never gotten it, but as far as I know, the skeleton horse is still available in the box. The green one, because you can buy the red one. You have to find the green one.
Yeah. I gave up years ago. I'm so sad.
Oh, I make sure I go in and look every time, but I don't hold my breath. I usually get those stupid mask things that cover your head. So if you're looking for a new PC, you should check out doghousesystems.com and use the coupon code MMO Reporter to get a 120 gig SSD drive in addition to the 1 terabyte drive that comes with the system. I love my Doghouse. It is still, I have basically put a new solid state drive in it, and it is like a workhorse of epic proportions. And I want to say it's 3 years old now, and it's still going strong.
Awesome.
Yeah,
that's fantastic. That's wonderful.
Awesome. Also, be sure to, if you like listening to books and if you have commutes, Chris's commute's a lot shorter than it used to be. Mine is getting longer because the kids are back in school, so I don't know what happens to Seattle traffic when the kids go back to school, but it's like everybody suddenly needs to be downtown at early.
That sucks.
You can go to audibletrial.com/MMO Reporter and get a month free, which is a credit, so you can download any book you would like. There are some really long books out there. Some of the Wheel of Times, I think, are close to 30 hours. Some of the George R.R. Martins as well are 30 or 35 hours.
Yeah.
So I'm going to check those out. Yep, those are a couple of our great sponsors. And now on to community. Are you done with the fight?
I am. Here we go.
Okay.
Moving on to community. And something crashed.
Wow, that was fun.
All right, all you.
All right. Oh, Emma said also has a doghouse system. I think he likes it. I'm not sure. I'm assuming he does. We're going with it. In-game events. So, Cordovan put up a post about a couple of different ways you can get your in-game events going. LOTRO Players has a very extensive Google Calendar of events. So, for example, today there are 2, 4, 6, 10 things going on in the world of Middle Earth. Midweek Ales and Tales, German things I'm not even going to attempt to butcher. Dwarves Night Out on Laurelin, Osgiliath Fights in Evernight. Yeah.
Fun
So
times.
it's a pretty epic calendar, and I believe you can click and find more information. And then, on top of that, for those of us who have bemoaned the fact that the calendar on the forums was not so useful, that is one of the things that they're going to try to do. So you can click a link and there's nothing on there right now, but hopefully they're trying to get the calendar on the forums up and going as well.
Oh, good.
Yep.
That would
And
be
then,
nice.
of course, the events forum. So I did run across one event when I was looking at the events forum. Farmer Pearson's Harvest Party. I believe this is the 5th or 6th annual one. It will be held on Landreval on October 22nd. And it looks like a pretty fun party. I mean, it's hobbits. How could it not be a good hobbit? There will be music, dancing, cost tests, and door prizes. It's put on by Animal House, and they're pretty cool. They do good parties. 9 p.m. to midnight at the Prancing Pony in Landerville.
Awesome.
So
Fun times.
Yeah. Scariest outfit. I should totally put that outfit on. The scare. I don't know what they mean by scary. I'm thinking that would be like stuff that doesn't match, but that's scary to me. A look like your pet contest.
Oh, cool.
A very short, scary story, so a 2 to 4 minute story, and then so it sounds like a fun time.
Very cool.
All right.
Very cool. Any other events going on?
I'm sure there are. If you just go look at that link to the there's like 10 a day depending upon the according to LOTRO Players calendar. There's a lot going on. Let's see, this weekend. Just the usual concerts. A lot of these are repeat concerts.
Oh, okay.
Like Midnight's Bards, Beards, and Longbeards.
Right.
So a lot of these are repeat concerts that happen every week.
Yeah.
Right. All right. Yep, that's pretty much
Cool.
it. So,
all right. Well, if people want to get a hold of us, they should probably let us know about their events, because we'd love to share that with our listeners and with our community. Yep. That would be really fantastic. What are some of the ways? Oh, was there anything else that we want to talk about in community? I'm sort of skipping ahead here.
I think that's it. Nope. That was
it. All right. So, Carrie, if people do want to let us know about their events, or maybe they have some questions for the show, what are some ways in which they could do that?
You can email us at lotro.reporter@gmail.com. You can follow us on Twitter at LOTROReporter. If you tweet me events and stuff, I will retweet them. So be sure to do that. You can find it on Facebook. Just search for LOTRO Reporter, and you can see events. We'll do events and stuff like that too. You can leave us a voicemail at 616-666-6778. Check us out on YouTube at youtube.com/MMO Reporter Network. Our website is LOTROReporter.com, and be sure to follow us on Twitch at twitch.tv/MMO Reporter. You can follow me on Twitter at TheCarrieMac. It's TheCarimac. And where can they find you, Chris?
Twitter.com/Almazar, ALMAZAR. Carrie, as always, it's been fun. It's always a blast. Want to remind everyone that every other week we will be on either Landreval or Landy or Brandy, really. Landreval or Brandywine. And we'll be playing as we record the show. And then on our off weeks, we like to record some skirmishes. If you'd like to become a person a third person in our skirmish group, let us know at the ways that Carrie let us know that you can contact us. And if you're on Landreval or Brandywine and you're level 105, it would be really fun to do some skirmishes with you. So please let us know about all that stuff. Carrie, always an absolute pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you.
And as always, our chat room was a buzzin'. Thank you so much to everyone for coming out, hanging out with us, and chatting some LOTRO. It's always nice to get some feedback as we're recording as well. It's always nice to get a little bit of heckling, maybe a little bit.
Yeah. A little bit of heckling is fine.
It's fun.
Other than that, yeah, I'll take that. Rudeness, not so much.
Yeah, it's we've seen worse. Spartha, I'm looking at you. And
I do like Spark.
Thanks everyone for coming to hang out. We really appreciate it. We hope that you come back for next week's show, however you may consume it, whether it is video, audio, or however you find it. Thank you so much. We really appreciate it. We hope that you come back next week, but most importantly, we hope to see you in game. Thanks for watching the video, everybody. Don't forget to check out all the other podcasts at MMOreporter.com or by clicking on any of the links here. And please check out our Patreon campaign at patreon.com/MMOreporter. Thanks, everyone, and see you in game.